Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Sea Power and a little mod showcase because, well, it's number one on Mod Hub, not Mod Hub, but the Steam Workshop right now. And that is, where did it go? Why? Where did it go? Yeah, there we go. Right, move to the top. Jesus, right. The Invincible Class carrier by Petrovius, which is a really, really cool mod, custom model. So you do need anchor chain and sea lifter. Check out my video on how to do that. If you haven't done it already, once you set up anchor chain and sea lifter, it's done. You don't have to do it again. This is the only mod I have loaded. I don't have any of the other models loaded. And the reason I wanted to show it off is because I have been helping in a very minor capacity with the mod, and I thought it would be cool to write a little tiny scenario, which is included with the mod, by the way. It should show up just here, just in the base folder, that takes you through how the Invincible Class works, because it's a very interesting ship, very famous ship because of her service history. But as originally designed, obviously the certainly on this particular date, the Royal Navy was basically looking to get rid of these because the government had decided that we didn't need a navy, which is a bit of a strange choice for an island nation. Anyway, it's taking through the capabilities of the Invincible here. So, let me just get the windows set up. We shouldn't need too much in the way of this. And I like having a nice big tactical display. There we go. And now I found out you can just press backspace to access the camera and take pretty screenshots. Oops. Didn't mean to change the speed. Yeah, lovely. Look at that. Gorgeous. Anyway, we're off the coast of Scotland, and we should get some orders in a minute. So, Invincible has, and this is her pre-Falklands loadout. She has Type 1022 Air Search, Type 992 Air and Surface Search, Type 1006 Surface Search, a Type 184M hull-mounted sonar, and some ESM, which is pretty handy. We have the Sea Dart fleet defense missile. It's pretty good for 1981. So this is just before she gets commissioned. I set this mission 40 miles. Can shoot down. It's mainly designed to shoot down a high-flying Soviet aircraft. And she does carry 2 aircraft platforms. The Sea King HAS-5, which can drop torpedoes. Although I know these should be Mark 46, but technically for this date. But the Stingray was there for most of her life. And the Sea Harrier FRS-1. Again, loadouts are more representative later ones, but again, you can't fiddle with these things when you're writing a scenario. It's just how it is. So we are north of Isle of Lewis, and we get some orders. It's training. So we have a job to do. We need to conduct sea trials to evaluate our operation capabilities, focusing on anti-submarine warfare. That's what the ship was designed to do. There's a submarine over here next to our US ally, the USS Tentacle, which, being an Adams class, can't really engage submarines very well. It doesn't have a towed array. It doesn't have a helicopter or anything like that. But Invincible does have helicopters, so we're going to launch a bunch of Sea Kings. Probably just the standard ASW loadout. Let's launch 4 of them. Oh, we have a hostile air contact. It's TU-95. Okay. Obviously, I read the scenario, so I know that it's a Tu-95. There we go. Orders. Intercept and destroy the Tu-95. Again, this is something that Invincible was designed to do. It was basically thought that the Harriers would be sufficient to shoo away planes like this one that could, come along and cause problems for the Royal Navy whilst they were trying to conduct ASW operations, which is exactly what we're trying to do. Try and spot picket ships, guide Soviet submarines through the UK, Iceland, Greenland Gap, and things like that. So we're going to need, once the helicopters are airborne, a pair of Sea Harriers in air-to-air, please. Sea Harrier, very useful for intercepting this type of thing, because they have the all-aspect AIM-9L Sidewinder missile, so they can fly like this and then shoot directly at this plane. You don't have to fly around behind it and then try and shoot it, although it's not particularly effective on a proper plane anyway. So those all-aspect missiles, very handy. Oh, it's cool seeing 4 helicopters and 2 Harriers all on deck at the same time. I love that. Custom skins, custom models, custom everything. It looks fantastic. One seeking away. Down a bit. Hold on. Forgot I'd be launching helicopters. Right. Get over there. And once you're airborne, you can head over that way as well. Wow, that oh, words with that pilot. How about that takeoff? Couple of Harriers. This is a typical Falklands era air-to-air loadout. 2 drop tanks, 2 sidewinders. Sea Harriers carry their own radar, unlike the American AV-88 Harriers. Which is pretty cool. But often the doctrine, particularly for an intercept like this, was to not use their radar. Because what you could do is you could fly these guys up, guiding them in, like they don't have radar. And the enemy wouldn't see them coming. You're firing directly at them. You don't need to activate your radar to do it, because you don't need radar-guided missiles either. Yeah, very nice. Okay, they're on their way. And we have the helos on the way. Superb. Right, let's give the helos some Sonoboy orders. Let's turn them on to intermittent. Right, and that should cover the Tatnall with their attempts to locate this Soviet submarine. Yeah, they can't hear anything anyway. There's a very, very loud ship. Right, let's go. I actually think the Harriers are going to intercept first. I can see it. Not yet. These missiles have a range of 9.8 miles. And of course, if you fire them from the forward aspect, you don't have to worry about the enemy plane outrunning them. Pretty handy. Yeah, we are above it. Can't see it. You can see the contrast. Maybe you guys can see it. Watching the video back. I can't. We are in range. So, both units, light them up. Oh, there it is. Pew, pew, pew. And they're RTB, because they're fire and forgets. And this poor old T-95 has no... Well, okay, they do have an idea, because they think they're dropping some flares, but they basically get no warning. Just suddenly heat seekers coming at you. And that is that Soviet recon plane dealt with. Back to the mess for tea and biscuits. Right. Let's get these helicopters dropping sonar boys. Oh, hello. Conduct an airstrike. So, this was, I think, probably more of a secondary capability for the carriers. I would say I'm going to launch 2 with Mark 83s and 2 with Mark 82s. These have more bombs than a standard Falklands era Sea Harrier would have. I think they could carry this many later on in service after they got some fancy upgrades and more powerful engines, and they increased the ski ramp angle and stuff like that. But I think a Falklands era one would probably just carry 2 bombs. No sight. Did they even carry sight? I'd have to look that up. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments. But yeah. Given how tough ground targets are in Sea Power, I am not going to complain. So we'll go with some with light bombs, some with medium bombs. Because apparently, over here, there are some fuel tanks for us to blow up. On the Faroe Islands. That's the first flight away. These are the ones with the big bombs. Roger. Right. Climb. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. I hate it when it does that. I wish developers of Sea Power, if you happen to be watching this video, which I doubt, but if you are, please, 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 please make it that when you double click on this, it selects the squadron leader. Please. Or have it so that if you have units in a group and you issue orders to any plane in the group or ship, it acts like a squadron leader command, because yeah, it's very irritating the number of times you go to a plane or a ship and you think, oh yeah, I'm sending both, and you're only sending one of them. Right. Sonar boys getting deployed. Are you both airborne? Yes, you are. Good boys. Roger. Turn 0,
Wait.
0, 5. think that is right. They're both doing it? Yeah, they're both doing it. Good. Nothing above the layer. That's good. So this circle is about 25 miles in radius. So it's a fair old area that we're searching here. We're only using 4 of our helicopters. We have more than that. On station. Who's on station? Oh, the planes. Right. I'm going to have to drop. It did say that there are some Bofors in the area. So we'll have to drop down to have a look. Probably need to visually ID the target. Sadly, no SBS on the ground for us to tell us where the thing is. Still no sign of it. Drop down again. Must be around here somewhere. Try the radar. Oh, there we go. So this is our main target here. Mark 83 on the fuel tanks. Formation disband. Rabbit 5. That's probably a Bofors. See if you can hit it. And this is probably also a Bofors. See if you can hit that. Very nice. Yeah. A little bit of AA going up. Oh, took it out as well. Don't know if that's going to hit or not. No, miss. But our objective is not to take out the AA. It's just... I actually mainly had these planes just in case fuel tanks weren't taken out in one hit, but they weren't. Oh, we got it. Okay. Oh, you still have bombs.
Roger, turn 0. Buoy away. Roger, go to altitude 3000. Roger, turn 0. Roger, turn 311.
Try and bleed off some height. Said bleed off some height.
Roger, turn 006. Engaging track 7003. Buoy away.
See if we can hit that other Bofors. Just we got the bombs. So you sign them out of the stores. It's easier to drop them and have them explode than to fill out the form to return them. Got it. Beautifully done. Right. Oh, hello. Mr. Noise. How deep are you? 300. Below layer Jezebel. Right there. Let's find out what you are. Expecting you in. You don't need to keep dropping. You can go that way. And you don't need to keep dropping. You can come up to help. One Sea King is probably more than enough. Don't know what type. Must be going pretty fast. Yeah, it's on a sprint leg. I wonder if we can pick it up with the MAD. Hold on. It's a magnetic anomaly detector. Where to where? Yeah. Yeah, definitely picked it up on the MAD. Interesting. Go back up to torpedo drop-in altitude. Charlie 1, Charlie 2, or a Victor 3. Well, those are all Soviet submarines. Or at least pretend Soviet submarines, because this is an exercise, not an actual fight or anything. It's a Victor 3. Okay. Confirmed its identity. Right. Engage with Stingrays 2. Engage with Stingray 2. And then Griffin 4 can come to help. There she is. And probably unaware that there are torpedoes coming in. Because she's running at 20 knots. The torpedoes are coming from behind her. So she can't hear anything. Although you'd think she would hear the pings bouncing off the outside of the hull. But nope. No countermeasures or anything. Getting dropped totally unaware. All of this is coming towards her. Bad day for you. Let's kill their propulsion. And what this one's doing. I think that is her sunk. If not yet, then very soon. Harriers are on their way back to the carrier. Oh, now she's dropping noisemakers because she can hear this Stingray that the one that missed her. Well, maybe she's not dead. Sometimes they can be very, very resilient.
Roger. Roger. Turn 272. Multiple hostile submerged submarine.
Give us some more stuff to worry about.
7005. Salvo fire. Whip it away. Roger, RTB.
She's trying to do an emergency surface now, I think. No, she's dead. And there we go. That's it. Very simple mission. Very, very simple. But shows off the Invincible class quite well, I think. What she can do. More importantly, what she can't. Notice that none of that was about establishing air superiority against enemy fast attack jets or anything like that. But a fun little scenario that is included with the mod. I highly recommend you try it out. Link down in the video description to the workshop file. And thank you very much, Petrovius, for making it. Well, that's all from me for today. And I hope to see you again soon for some more sea power. Bye for now.